Alright, I lost track of time a little bit, and I'm still starting the stream on time, but it means I have not had time to get the go live messages out, or to hop into the Hangout and Yap voice server. Just want to make sure. Yep, okay, cool. So, also didn't know that Stalker 2 had an update. Hopefully that will run relatively quickly, but honestly, I couldn't really be playing the game at the moment because I am trying to get the go live messages up. Cool. Go live message up on Discord. Go live message going up. On Blue Sky. Done. Okay. So we got that. We are spooling up the update here. And let's see, was there anything else? I think that's everything I needed to do. Let me, while this is updating, get my map pulled back up because my computer went ahead and updated itself without asking me. So, all the settings I had on this map are no longer there. Which is fine. But I do want to go ahead and get some stuff back on the map. I think that's all that I needed. Yeah, pretty sure. Okay, and we are just about finished with the update here. Let me get back to OBS so I can actually see the chat. And let me down some water. Give me a second. Grunt. Okay. Okay. Better. We are finishing things up. Let me go ahead and throw an ear in so I've got sound. Obviously for the menus on the Xbox, I need all that sound. Some very important audio notifications. Okay, there we are. And let's go ahead and hop into the game. Ah, fuck, I lost the game. Been years. Okay. Syncing data. Oh, yes, I did do a little artifact hunting off stream. I got one that I'm actually using. By and large, artifact hunting off stream means making money by finding a bunch of, like, common artifacts and just selling them because I don't care. Okay. So while this is loading, update on my life. Not much going on, honestly. But I finished book 5 of The Expanse. That was nice. Okay. Now, I do believe Let's see, I got 2 things on the track. Both the main objective and the side objective. Inclination is leave the side objective alone for the moment and head to the main objective. I'm relatively nearby, and might as well. And yeah, I'm sufficiently loaded that I think I'm good. Plus, I want to get this fucking 2 kilo artifact off of me. The artifact holder or whatever. And so if I can offload that, it will make my carry weight much more comfortable with a standard loadout. Alright. I did, just for reference, the artifact I swapped in was the Ciliate artifact, which gives me medium chemical protection and increased durability. It was the latter that I found most interesting, but I did have to give up some of my bleed reduction for that, and so it'll be a question of whether I swap back to that or not, because I put the artifact that I stopped using into my stash, so I may go back to it. But my thinking was, I save a fair amount of money just by virtue of the increased durability, so we shall see which one wins out, whether it's more inconvenient to have oh boy. See, I'm gonna start bleeding now. Okay. Okay, pushing up the hill. Pardon me. Okay, sorry. I had some water, and it somehow, like, got stuck in my throat. Give me a second. Простите, мне надо воду. Воду? Воду. I think. Russian grammar will be the death of me.
Бачу вільного. За спиною дивний прилад. Та й вільний, не з простих. Проходь, Скіфе. Ми на тебе чекали.
Okay. Where be the front door? I will accept a side door. Zombie? Yeah, it looks to be. Yep. Okay.
Давай одразу.
Okay.
Справу зроблено. Бувай здоровий.
Up, I assume?
Знаєш,
Yes,
що
there we are.
робить сталкера? Стал.
Ти багато чого казав. І ще більше
Не чекав вас побачити вдвох. Працюєте разом.
Шрам завжди був готовий допомогти.
Про що ти хотів поговорити?
Я дізнався, що варта перевезла з ЧАЕС до Ндічас
I was
той
wondering when I would
самий
get to SIRCAA.
виконавець бажань.
Моноліт.
Це надто небезпечна іграшка. Навіть для Даліна. Особливо для Даліна. Постраждаємо не лише ми. Сама зона може постраждати. І тоді мрак закутає усе світло, яке ще лишилося.
Я знайшов Фауста. І перед зникненням він теж казав про виконавець бажань.
Значить, він теж до цього причетний. Минуле ніколи нас не відпустить. Так?
Бродяга хоче дізнатись, що задумав Фауст. Я...
Зона. Це крик. До того ж я підтримую все.
Чого ви хочете від мене?
Я бачу, ти знайшов те, що шукав. І знайдеш ще.
Зі сканером тебе пустять усередину індічазу. А я візьму загін і піду до інституту.
Іноді. Добре.
Шраме! Варта! Багато! Юрба!
Все ж Коршунов знає, що робить. Викликає певну повагу. Зустрінеш наших гостей, Скіфе.
Okay, those are friendlies. Lord. I'm worried about. Fuck it, I'm fighting with the stalkers.
Все, народ, відбились.
Серьезно? Yeah? Come on, stick your fucking head out.
Ну, тепер молися! Ну, тепер...
Okay. I'll take the 10,000 coupons. Well, so much for the mission. Now I'm just stripping corpses of anything valuable. Hoping they got a merchant here. I know they had a trader, or a technician rather. Okay. Anything else of value? Probably good enough for now. Yeah, give them my location. Okay, well, I don't see a merchant, but I will take the stash. Okay. Up in the container, presumably. What is that new suit of armor? Not incredible, but yeah, not bad. Definitely sell it. Okay, so there was a technician though, right? Okay. Okay. I guess I will head back and do that before I do the main mission. Though if I'm headed towards the main mission from there, probably might as well shoot the mutants for Owl. I really feel like we've got an emission whipping up here, but it's not saying that. I keep waiting for it to pop, like, get to cover, but... Okay. I'm shooting over the dogs. At least one more. Okay. Yeah, definitely losing the bleed protection is not great. I will tell people who are watching, I am awake, but I am definitely trending towards tired. Been up a little longer than I had anticipated today, so... Got a few things I'd like to get done after stream tonight, but I'm not sure how many of them will get done. I have a whole queue of videos that need to be edited down for my Clips channel. Hoping to get that done either tonight or tomorrow morning. Also need to go grocery shopping tomorrow, but honestly could have done that today, but I prioritized finishing my book because my book was very good. I was reading through book 5 of The Expanse, which is probably my favorite season of the show.
Що ти там?
Okay.
Щось
Also, if the stream cuts out, there is a thunderstorm going on where I am right now. Hoping it's not going to be an issue, but also, like, the next 10 days look like it's going to be thunderstorms where I am. So, who knows how that will affect anything. Okay. Another 20k. See what I can
Давай, не
need to
затримуй.
get repaired. Though again, the additional durability of that artifact I picked up is hopefully taking care of a significant chunk of that. Yeah, that seems to be much better than it was. Okay. Okay. That is just about right. And unfortunately, I've still got this fucking thing on me. Can I put that away? I'm pretty sure I can't. I think I need to carry it for the main mission, but... that is 2 kilos that I would prefer not to have on me. Yeah. And I'm gonna save real quick. Pardon me. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't make fucking coffee. Shit, okay. That's probably my issue. Alright. For the moment, I'm gonna try and push through that, but I may pause the stream to go make some coffee in a bit. The only reason I don't get up and do that now is because I... Fuck me. Only reason I don't do that now is because I'm, you know, half an hour from starting the stream. And I'd prefer not to take any breaks until I'm a little deeper in it. That was totally on me. I just lost track of time. So by the time I was getting up and running, yeah, I definitely missed that bleed resist. Oh, are you fucking serious? They already stripped him? Fucking assholes. Shit. Okay. Definitely gonna get up and make some coffee in a bit here. Okay, come on. Well, that was a waste of fucking ammo. Oh, Mosin a gun. Lovely. I'd be more excited if I had a suppressor I could fit on the Mosin. But currently my sniper rifle uses the same ammunition and is suppressed, so that makes me more inclined to use it. Also, it's semi-auto as opposed to bolt action, but yeah. Supposedly, there is an artifact here called, I think, Weird Water. And it can only be found at night? But otherwise, I'm not seeing much evidence that points that way. Oh, is it like a follow the lights kind of deal? I'm assuming no, based on the fact that the lights are moving in seemingly random patterns. Okay, I really gotta look up how to find this artifact. I don't even know what it does. I just was looking at it earlier. Okay. You know what? For now, I give. Oh, good. The flashlight makes no difference. Emily Clark, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Jesus, okay. So, passage is on the far side. Okay, noted. Look up how to actually get that artifact later. Hello, welcome on into the channel. I'm having a relatively good day. I did forget to make my pre-stream coffee, so a little tired, but otherwise holding up pretty well. Do I like playing more games? Yes. I have a VODs channel linked below, where just on this channel I've played Slay the Spire, I've played Doom the Dark Ages, I've played Oblivion Remastered, and I'm currently playing Stalker 2. I would have to double check, see if there's anything else I had played, but yeah, I play a variety of games. Am I serious about gaming? I'd call it my primary hobby. I'm gonna just fucking drown here, huh? So I seem to be having some trouble getting there. What do I usually do when I'm not gaming? Look for work. Or at least more work than my current gig. I finished up book 5 of The Expanse today. I'm reading through that series at the moment. I would put reading and, you know, movies/TV as my other top sort of preferences when it comes to hobbies, things to do, etc. Though it should be noted I'm physically disabled, so I can't put snowboarding on that list anymore. Okay. How about yourself? You, enjoy games, enjoy books, enjoy movies, TV, long hikes. Pretty sure I do have a banner, but you're correct. I don't have any particular branding, and I do not have any emotes. I'm not yet an affiliate, and therefore, without the potential to make money on my Twitch channel, I'm disinclined to spend any money on my Twitch channel that I'm currently treating as a hobby. Well, fuck. An artist with professional experience. I feel a sales pitch coming on. Which, hey, I respect. I just don't know that I'm the guy you're looking for. Given that I'm not looking to spend money at the moment. we're offering special discounts. So are you, with a group of artists? A collective? There we go. Okay. Pushing up. Designer, logos, banner, emotes, animation, GFX, 3D, 2D. Am I interested? One, at present, no, I'm not. I appreciate the offer, but I'm not looking to spend money. Two, if you're listing things that you've done, you may wish to employ any commas, because that took me a minute to read, just trying to glance away from my screen. My Discord's in the, is linked below. You're welcome to share the portfolio, but as I said, I'm not looking to spend money. Pretty well regardless of the discount. See, this is where I think the bleed resistance artifact may be slightly more valuable, though again, I'm saving money by not using it, and I tend to have plenty of health kits. Yeah, I really feel like the hitboxes on some of these are kinda iffy. Might have something to do with this. I'm not saying you're a scammer. I have no objection to you coming, you know, channel to channel, sell your art. I respect that. I just am not currently looking to spend money on my channel. I don't envy anybody trying to make a freelance career out of art. That is a lot of pressure to put on oneself. That said, I'm not looking to spend money at the moment. if you'd like to share it with me, do feel free. My Discord is linked down below. I have, if you go under the announcements channel on that Discord, there should be a message from me, and, you can just, click on me, send me a message with the, portfolio in it. I'd be more than happy to take a look, but it would be purely academic, as, again, I'm not looking to spend money at the moment. Okay, what is spotting me? Come on. Okay, I heard the word grenade. Where? Come on. There we go. Fucking A. Alright. Okay, where did the other guy drop? Someplace else. Noted. Okay. Moving on to the main mission. Okay, I know that there is an artifact over here, but I don't know what it is. Let me take a look at my map real quick. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to see the chat for a second. Interesting. Okay, I'm not seeing whatever it is. That's fine. Okay, I'm back. I can see the chat again. Let's see. How do I get out of here? Ow! The fuck was that? More rats? Are we serious? Fucking Christ. Will say I'm going into the main mission with a lot less ammo than I'd like to have, just because of the rat encounter there. I think when I hit an hour streamed, I'm gonna take a moment and go ahead and make my coffee. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. I feel like we're gonna talk, but if we don't, I'm in a bit of a kill box here. With ward all over the place.
У мене домовленість з
Значить, ти скіф.
Okay. That went better than I was anticipating, though I do appear to be locked in now, which is not necessarily better. And now am I in the SIRCAA region? Yeah.
Полковнику, вільний зі сканером прийшов. Протокол гість ініційовано. Тебе чекає
That's undeniably neat. Noichaz? I don't know the word. I'm sorry, is that a metal detector? Because I have so many guns.
Це він? Дайте це мені. Треба терміново провести тести на сумісність. Перевірити, чи все з ним в порядку. Так. Звичайно. Ви, мабуть, втомилися. Ось. Це ключ від мого номера. Я все одно ночую в кабінеті. І не турбуйтесь про винагороду. Ви її отримаєте. З вами неодмінно захочуть поговорити, як тільки ми проведемо всі необхідні тести. Відпочиньте. Приведіть себе в порядок. Колеги обіцяли мені якийсь сюрприз на день народження. Кортить подивитись, що там. Сподіваюсь, ви розкажете. Насолоджуйтесь.
I mean, yeah, man.
Що, серйозно? Дякую.
Сюди, через рамку. Добре, сталкере. Не порушуй протокол.
I was gonna say, I don't know if that detects artifacts or metal. Either way, I'm kinda covered. That's a thunderberry.
Увага! Наближається викид. Просимо увесь персонал і гостей інституту покинути зовнішній.
Блін, тепер знову мігрень буде. А мені ще звіти заповнювати. Вчасно ж усіх звідси вивезли.
Особистість підтверджена. Доброго дня, гості. Вітаємо вас у Ені.
Я ж не
Interesting.
знав, що він прямо зараз відбудеться. На відміну від вас, я ворожіння як науковий метод не використовую.
На основі результатів карибського експерименту. А от камерами займався мій колега.
Обмежують переміщення в межах інституту. Наукові, технічні та деякі інші.
Okay, that one's magma.
Для вас поза доступом. Підвищення чи пониження рівня доступу відбувається лише за розпорядженням директора
Pretty sure that
або
one's
голови
Moonlight.
Служби безпеки.
Okay, what's my next main mission? Because take the elevator to Dalin's suite. Thought I tried. Oh, I see. I missed the keycard scanner. Got it. I like that this elevator has buttons, but you don't need to press them. I just get in and it knows where I want to go. Oh, see, now there's a real scanner. Band. Gee, I wonder if this is a loading zone. Get some sleep. Damn it, game. Okay. Yoink. 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 Is that a fucking emission? Oh god, the elevator goes into his room specifically? I mean, I guess you do need to have the keycard. And it's a sufficiently secure facility that simply swiping the keycard tells you, like, tells the elevator where you're going. So, fair enough, I suppose. I'm sorry, that's a desk lamp? Sure. Okay. I'm supposed to get some sleep, which I assume I can do on this bed. Okay, it seems impolite to not even take the boots off, but sure.
Скіфе, прийом. Уже на місці? Спробуй дістатися в лабораторії і дізнатися про моноліт. Розраховую на тебе.
Бродяга, тут серйозні заходи безпеки.
Знаю. Тому було дуже важливо, щоб тебе пустили всередину. Мої люди зовні шукають вразливі місця. Моноліт – зло, яке нікому не можна дозволяти використовувати. Допоможи нам, будь ласка.
Okay. Find Dr. Dalin. And I am no longer carrying the Topaz scanner, which is nice. Okay. I'm now going to go make some coffee. Give me just a second so that I'm not... Okay, cool. Back in a second.
Ось, 2 години. 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 2
Okay. I am returned, at least briefly. I'll need to go get the coffee in like 5-10 minutes, but... I could at least... continue running the game till then. There we go. Let's see. Go find Dr. Delion. Okay, that's actually more impressive. I can just get in and it knows where to take me. Also, I didn't even need to call the elevator. I could simply approach. Ooh. I do appreciate the elevator music. There we are.
Зона зникне.
Врач Деліан.
Наші імена. Запам'ятає історія. Це все. Можете повертатися на місця. А ось і людина, без якої цей прорив був би неможливий. Підійдіть. Хочу з вами поговорити. Сподіваюсь, ви гарно відпочили, Скіфе. Врешті-решт, якби ви не принесли
The Alpha Artifact.
нашій фермі
I see.
артефактів,
Що такого
він має унікальну здібність, здатний перетворювати. А ще вони неймовірно рідкісні. Нічого подібного неможливо знайти на території зони. Чи створити?
Ви вмієте вирощувати?
Мій головний проект тут. Без перебільшення. Моя гордість.
Synthesizing artifacts that are identical. Not merely identical, but identical.
На жаль, саме альфа-артефакт створити подібним чином не вийшло. Але тепер це не...
Ключ до генераторів?
Зона не існує самостійно. У неї є центр, джерело. Він знаходиться в генераторах. Установці, що розташована північніше ЧАЕС. До них неможливо дістатися. Точно не фізично. Але можна під'єднатися віддалено. Саме для цього потрібна альфа. Подолання енергетичної кризи. Вихід на межі сонячної системи. Нові горизонти у фізиці.
Jesus.
Ваша знахідка змінить
Sorry, we
світ.
jumped straight to space travel? Containment breach in the cryptobiology lab. All of that is bad. Like, that whole sentence. Oh, remain calm. Yeah, let me get right on that.
Чорт! Егіда – це неконтрольований аномальний вплив. Отже, повна зупинка роботи всіх лабораторій. І як нам тепер перевірити Альфу?
Я не
Чекати
знаю.
на особливий дозвіл від полковника? І як довго?
You just need
Варто навіть з
violence.
усіма
You need
своїми
me
іграшками
for violence.
ефективно
That's
проти аномальних
fine.
явищ, хіба що в лабораторних умовах. А з такою проблемою буде добре, якщо за кілька днів зможуть
It's fine.
розібратися.
Які ще іграшки?
Високотехнологічна зброя та набої – даремна витрата грошей, на мою думку. Після успішного підключення до генераторів
Такими темпами можна у вашому пентхаусі всі боки відлежати. Може, тим більше, що в зоні я стикався
I've been
із тим,
here
що
one
теж
evening,
виглядало
Skiff.
як незрозуміле та мало контрольоване.
пропонуєте сталкерськими методами діяти,
I
оминаючи
mean,
протокол?
You
Знайдіть
do know who you're
доктора
talking to.
Кривенка. Він зараз має бути в ЛВА. Лабораторія. Тільки майте на увазі. Аномальний вплив – це точно не робота зони.
Oh, good. Good. Well, all of that seems bad.
Як проводити експеримент з таким набором персоналу? Сталкер? Вони виганяють вчених і пускають сталкерів.
Is this my guy?
Так це логічно. Якщо
Чергова грандіозна
Oh
ідея
no,
далі
I'm
на
going
провал.
outside, I see.
Ми до облоги готуємось. Чи до експерименту?
Треба двох у внутрішній двір. Прийом.
Вітаємо вас на території лабораторного
Yeah, definitely lower on ammo than I'd like. My shotgun ammo is somewhat refreshed from where it was.
Я доктор. Ідіть.
механізмах їх виникнення, але й просунулись набагато далі. Тут, у ЛПА, вчені час можуть створювати
Сталкер в інституті. За моїх часів тут такого ще не бувало.
Strange bedfellows? I'll be honest, I have no idea how to say that in either Russian or Ukrainian.
Ви вже в курсі? Ні? В лабораторії криптобі...
І часто тут
Майже ніколи. У нас усі протоколи...
Як анома...
Гадки не маю. Виникнення та динаміки. А ця з'явилась поза полігоном, що теоретично неможливо під викидом. От тільки саботаж.
Над чим ви працюєте?
Якщо дуже коротко, досліджу. Однак подробиці, боюсь.
Піду гляну, що там у вас.
Тоді ось, візьміть мою зброю. Коршунов наказав роздати її всі. Професор Герман якось казав, що в таких аномалій завжди є вхід і вихід. Причина її появи має бути з іншого боку. Тільки враховуйте, що Егіда заблокувала всі звичні входи та виходи до моєї лабораторії.
Ventilation
Крім
system
одного,
noted.
технічного. Крізь венча. І прошу вас, акуратніше в лабораторії зі зразками місцевої фауни.
Oh, yeah, let me be extraordinarily careful of your fucking... Let's see, Gambit. Chambered in 9mm. What's that, SIG 226? Okay.
Сталкер? А його навіщо впустив? Спершу нагнали з варти, потім ось науковий персонал на евакуацію, а тепер ще й сталкер дозвести. Потрібен віра на інститут.
Okay. Okay, is that a SIG? Looks right. Oh, could actually be an FNX. Or an FN9. Okay, I appreciate that, but for the moment, we're gonna switch back to 45, because I got plenty of ammo for it. Is there an auxiliary effect that I'm not seeing that the Gambit has? Oh. I mean, that's lovely, but really not. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Four meters down. Got it. Okay. Well, more ammo for the Gambit, at least. I was saying one of my complaints coming in here was that I had less ammo than I wanted. I will definitely take spare grenades. And more ammo for the Gambit. Okay. Spare medkits. Singular sausage. Okay. Switching to shotgun. Yes, you can break those boxes. Most of them. Sorry, I did just see, Yes, you can break those boxes. Yes, my 1911 is kitted the fuck out. The 1911 was actually one of the things they just added in patch 1.5 a week or two ago, that I'm a big fan of. It's punchier than the UDP. And with the hollow sight on it, I find it pretty easy to pull headshots within like 50 meters. But yes, usually the boxes that are unmarked don't have anything in them. The ones that have like a little fragile symbol with a glass on it usually contain food. The green boxes contain ammunition. And the white and, I don't know, blue or green on the bottom, boxes with the green cross on them contain usually either bandages or medkits in one of three varieties. Played it when it first came out, debating getting the Ultimate Edition. I don't know what the Ultimate Edition contains, so I can't steer you one way or the other on that. I'm currently playing the game on Game Pass, and the patches are up to patch 1.5, and I know they've added a bunch of things, one of which is that you can now collect mutant parts, which was a thing that when I started playing the game I felt was weird to have absent, given that it was in all the previous ones. Like, even back to the original game. You're loving update 1.51? I'm actually not, I didn't read the patch notes for whatever the, like, 5 gig update was today. I know it was a smaller one with some hotfixes. I know there wasn't any new, like, content, for sure. But yeah, as far as I've heard from people who played the game, like, at launch, the game at this point feels much more like a full game than it did when it came out. Oh, that's exciting. How about if I go someplace else? We're just gonna... That'll do. .51 was a patch for new bugs, fixed the headshot Team Rocket glitch. Okay, good. Because that was amusing, but fucking wild. Like, hilarious in a game like Skyrim when the giants hit you into the stratosphere. Kind of annoying in a game where, like, you're spending resources to kill a guy and then you can't even loot that guy because he's orbiting Earth. Don't get me wrong. Big fan of, you know, ragdoll goofiness, but this is probably not the game for it, by and large. Nine meters. What am I looking at? Okay, I'm at 1 meter. Is there a ladder I am not seeing? Kinda. That is potentially problematic. Can a guy get some hops? Thank you for the follow. Oh, I was gonna try and say your name. Jayla Rotonda? I think. Definitely made funny moments, but was mostly annoying. Hope they make it a toggleable option later on. Okay, that's fair. If it was an opt-in system, yes, it is just funny at that point. Nope, not quite. Maybe across. Okay. That's maybe a step forward. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, this feels intended. Oh fuck. Cool, cool, cool. Am I trapped and dead because of that? No, not quite. Okay. What we're gonna do, because I feel like a smart person, is I'm gonna save. Because this seems like a really easy way to fucking die. Oh, leap into the spatial anomaly. Like this? Now, see, that's why we save. Okay, whatever it is, that was not it. That was not the spatial anomaly, evidently. Alright, while this is loading, I'm going to go snag my coffee. I will be right back. Alright, I have returned. Okay. There we go. And now let's see if we can make this jump without dying instantly. Probably help us progress a little bit. Okay. To be honest, I don't know if I was doing what the game considered to be the correct thing here, but I feel like I was close, right? Ow. Okay. Sprained my fucking ankle. Can't wait for them to add the CNPP later on. Yeah, they made reference to it in the game, but as far as I know, it's not, like, accessible. And I will have to plead my ignorance here. I, have played the first game, but not, Clear Sky or Call of Pripyat. Right? I think the first one's, shoot the ladder. I hope you're correct. That would be a brand new mechanic that they just added in, but sure. I don't see any effect from that. Fuck. Oh, no, there's a lock. I see. Well done. Thank you. Most appreciated. Okay, in fairness to me, every time there's been a lock like that in this game, it's been on, like, a door that is a different color, as opposed to a ladder that is the same color. That doesn't make me any less blind, but, you know. Oh yeah, that looks safe. Oh, not these motherfuckers. Hold on. For the moment, let's just equip Skiff's pistol, because it's the one thing that they're not allowed to take away. Shielding bullshit. Come on. just straight decked me. That's impolite, if nothing else. Ah, fucking dickhead. Give me my gun back. Give me my gun back. This is my least favorite enemy in the game. I swear to God. It's not even because they can disarm you. That would be fine. It's purely the fact that there doesn't seem to be like a cooldown timer on the disarm. So they can just keep doing it if their AI decides to. Never beaten the other games, only Stalker 2. Heard rumors DLC will bring us the power plant and some secret lab under it. I'm intrigued. I will say, I put enough time into this game, I would definitely consider buying a DLC, depending on, you know, the price point of it. Stash. Okay. The mutant items? Yeah. You can... Each mutant has one type of thing that you can get off of them, like the Bloodstalker. The Bloodstalkers, you have the tentacles, the burrowers, you have toes. The flesh mutants, you get eyes, which are called flesh eyes, which is just the most disgusting name for a thing, basically ever. I mean, I suppose it could have been worse. They could have been like moist flesh eye. Okay. Let's see, we have 2 objectives technically. Okay. Let's hope it lets you get to the reactor without dying. Yeah. See also the ending of Fallout 3. Okay, it appears that up is the way to go, or the place to be, or something. Oh no, there's... That sounded friendly. Surely it was entirely non-hostile. Oh, sorry, I'm feeling snackish. I gotta, just chow down on sausage in the middle of combat. Где? Over here is not terribly specific. I'd be happy to rescue the scientist, I just don't have any idea where he is. Really a big fan of the increase in power you get going from the pump shotgun to the semi-auto. Just the fact that I can put 8 rounds downrange basically as fast as I can pull the trigger. Down the hall. Down the hall, downstairs, in a cell. Cool. To the scientist! Okay, sell. 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 Okay. So I came down this way. He is presumably over here someplace. That looks vaguely unfriendly. Please don't be the scientist. Like, I'm pretty sure this is just a run-of-the-mill mutant, but I'd feel a little bad.
Видихайте, пацани.
Сталкер? Як ви тут? Я думав, варта. Але...
Let's see, this guy you get... Oh, that's right, the Bayonne Whisker. Scientist.
Я не встиг піти з лабораторії, коли оголосили.
Backroom key. Sweet.
Ви уявляєте, що тут було? Мені довелося самого себе зачинити в клітці, щоб ці мутанти мене не зжерли.
Hey, it worked.
Ви ж розберетесь з ними?
I'll fucking try.
Ось, тримайте, це
But I will definitely
це
loot the
ключ-карта
storeroom.
від складу. Може, там щось корисне знайдете.
Get to the warehouse optional. Yes, we will be, in fact, taking that option. Poor kitty cat. Well... Here's the thing about the poor kitty cat. Yeah, my bad. I have no defense on that one. I definitely shot first. It was defending itself. Okay, was this back over this way to get to the storeroom? Something? Maybe? If it was, I think I missed the door. Okay. Nine meters above me. So that could be up here. That is not the door. Okay. So yeah, it's up here. Cool. Excellent. And a stash. Hey, Nusrat, how's it going? Okay. Now, we've had one psychic zombie thus far. I presume that we will encounter more, but who's to say? The game developers, probably. It's going alright. You missed that I forgot to make my coffee before stream, and the two other individuals in the chat being quite helpful as I blindly stared at the thing that I was supposed to be doing, failing to notice that there was a fairly obvious lock on it that I needed to shoot. Okay. Start. Start of what? Wypróbowania? Anomaly... Scythe... Pleve? That's psionic something. Mutanti, mutants... And... Ortunigas? I don't know the translation on that one. Believe it or not, the word start means start. Oh, this seems broadly unhealthy. The what program? I don't know what kind of program, but I'm thinking we save. Because A, paranoia, and B... Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that was one of the magma ones. Those things fucking suck. And tea is chai in both Russian and Arabic. Also Hindi, I think. One of my favorites in Russian is velosiped, which is bicycle. But there were two names for bicycle in English when it originally was made. One was bicycle, the other was velocipede. So they just took the French term, velocipede, and stuck with that instead of the English. I don't know what these buttons do, but surely I will only die once. Okay. I presume this is a sequence thing. One, 3, 4, 2. It has also always amused me that biblioteca is a library in both Russian and Spanish. Because they were drawing from the same Latin root. Why are there high explosives all over this room? I'm beginning to see. Definitely appreciating all that rad-resistant gear I have on. And particularly the artifacts that are keeping me rad-resistant. Ow! What are we doing? Okay, so that was 3. Seems to imply the existence of more than one other... oh, maybe up here. Oh, big damn valve. Okay. That's 2. Which suggests that there should be a 3rd somewhere in here. Because that was 3. Oh, there. I see. Cool. Ow. Surely all of that toxic gas will be healed when I put a bandage around my left forearm. It worked. Okay. Decontamination, I'm a fan. Please wait for deactivation to complete. I'm assuming that's supposed to be decontamination. That feels like an error in the translation from Ukrainian to English. I will take both of those and also this suit. Thanks very much. Oh, that's it. I thought that was ammo. It's a pack of cigarettes. Got it. My bad. And still overloaded. Okay. Figured as much. How about if I remove the attachments? Because I don't actually need the gun itself. Though it's worth a fair amount of money. Though it's 4 kilograms. Okay. I don't have one of these. I do have this suit, but it's actually worth the money, so I guess I will be going slightly overloaded for the moment. I will drop all the beers on the off chance that helps. And drink all my water. Eat some food. And a little more food. Okay. Currently, I can get by. That said, if I pick up literally anything else, I almost certainly go into encumbered territory. Okay. Okay, there's the decontamination. Let's... You know what, we did that fairly successfully. Let's go ahead and save, just for paranoia's sake. I really hate that my current objective is leap into the spatial anomaly. Just every part of that seems like a bad idea. Okay. Was there anything else on the other end? It looks like a nuclear core. I'm just gonna not touch it. Okay, so this is the way forward. What I wanted to do was check the way to the side. This may actually be the way out later, but for now, just wanted to eyeball it, see what I'm looking at. It's not a bad idea, I'll see why when I get to it. Fair enough. I'm just saying, on its face, step into the brand new anomaly that we don't fundamentally understand. Seems like a bad idea. Broadly unhealthy, though so does being a stalker in the zone, so fair. Current mission is to step into this thing. Let's see how it goes. Think this is where the professor comes in? Okay. Don't want to give it all away. Fair enough. Hey! Explore the abandoned facility. Cool. That's the point of science? Yeah, I mean, yes. But as a rule, there are steps before human trials for a reason. That sounded generally unfriendly. Snorks! Yeah, run into the unknown is much more adventure than it is, science. Forgot to say pull. You know, honestly, that should embarrass me. I've worked at a trap and skeet range for 11 years. It was the wrong lever. What an excellent movie. Yeah, there's the professor. Okay. Do I have anything that I don't care about? Oh, actually, I should reload that. Kind of want them to bring it back, but with the recent track record, yeah, don't... Yeah, look, they can't ruin your childhood bringing back Lilo and Stitch. You will always have the memories of that movie. However, they also don't need to be making all this live-action shit. That's the thing that I say whenever someone's like, oh, the sequel movies ruined my childhood with Star Wars. I'm like, no. The original trilogy will always be there. Rogue One is phenomenal. And what always amuses me is that some of them are the people who are like, oh, but the prequels were alright. And I'm like, no. The prequels were terrible. Something with How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon, I will admit, was a set of 3 movies that were all good. If they do live action, then you need to stay faithful, but here's the thing, right? Like, you can't because it's a different... Okay, you liked the prequels. One, I'm gonna say you are in your 20s or younger. Because I just turned 30. And so I grew up with the prequels as well. But I'm also aware that while each of the prequels had redeeming qualities, the Clone Wars was the worst of them, which led to, admittedly, the best side series, animated side series, because Andor is the best side series. Just turned 30 on the 25th. Okay, yeah, I turned 30 back in April. So, I was also like 4 when Phantom Menace came out. And yes, Darth Maul's double lightsaber was cool as fuck. However, the prequels had a lot of issues. Most of the prequels' issues boiled down to the fact that George Lucas, in 1977, when he was making the original Star Wars, wasn't a big name in the way that he was in 1999 when he was making the prequels. So he had a lot more people willing to say no to him. And, so... Chloe went with Darth Maul. Yeah, look, he's cool as hell. Oh, you just did it in March? Yeah, there you go. Oh, you turned 24 today? Nice. Happy birthday, Nusrat. But basically, like, in the original movies, Lucas would hand them the script, and often people like Harrison Ford, who are innately charismatic, would be like, no, this line does not convey what you want it to convey in the way that you want it. So he ad-libbed a bunch of the movie, and to Lucas's credit, he would often be like, okay, yeah, like, this is good. We'll stick with what you said. But by the time they got to 4, 5, and 6 are the best, followed by the prequels, stopped after Disney took over. Okay, so A, you're missing out. Because I will not say everything the Disney era has done has been good. I will not make that claim, because it hasn't. And in fact, the sequel films are one okay movie that's retreading A New Hope, followed by a movie that I liked some of the ideas in but was not good, followed by an absolutely terrible movie. Scared because you missed out on a lot of stuff? Yeah. So say we all. I got crippled at 21. I certainly didn't plan to still be that way at 30. Hell, wound up in me going back to college, so. But sorry, I was saying, if you stopped when Disney took over, you have missed out on what is, in my opinion, the best, Star Wars movie. Okay, you gave up after they killed Han Solo. Okay. So by a year or two, because I don't remember the exact timing, but you missed out on what I consider to be the best Star Wars movie, which is Rogue One. I firmly recommend that you watch Rogue One, and then if you like it, go and watch both seasons of Andor on Disney+, which are, in my estimation, the best Star Wars, period. I say as a guy who has read, like, over 100 of the novels, both pre- and post-Disney. and has watched basically every show, with the exception of Skeleton Crew. But as someone who really loves Star Wars, like, yes, some aspects of the Disney era have been bad, but to give up on it would be to miss out on some genuinely phenomenal art from Tony Gilroy in the form of Rogue One back in 2016, and then Andor Season 1 in 2023 and Season 2 in 2025. If you watch nothing else from the Disney era, just watch those, because they're really fucking good. Like, Andor takes some of the anti-fascist themes that have always been present in Star Wars and really, really focuses and hones in on them. And cannot recommend enough. Survived 2 attempts on your life at 10 and a half. Of your family by the time you were 18. Life is scary, but the people you're with make fear way better. And gonna have to watch Andor. Yeah, no, I am right there with you as far as the people that you're with. I was extraordinarily lucky when I got injured, in that I had parents who were willing and able to take me in. Like, they had space and they were willing to help. But I got a lot of friends who did not have the luxury of having people willing to look out for them. Of course, I can't actually retrieve the medkits. There we are. But yeah, I got unlucky in that I stepped into a groundhog hole, crushed all the nerves across top of my left foot and ankle. That was unlucky. But what followed was I wound up diagnosed with CRPS, or Complex Regional Pain Syndrome, and I got the very lucky version of that, where the pain doesn't spread for me. It has stayed localized, because there are 2 versions, one where you get what I got, and one where it spreads. You don't have a supportive family, live in a bad place? Okay. What I will say is, you're still going to college. You can say, glad all of us are here, trauma bonding at its finest. Fuck yeah, man. Humans are very adaptable, and shared trauma is genuinely one of the quickest way to form a bond. I used to be an EMT. I saw this shit all the time. Unfortunately, one who did it was your own father, angry drunk who couldn't handle divorce. Jesus. Yeah, like I said, used to be an EMT. I saw more than a few of those. Not every parent deserves kids, and certainly not every kid deserves to have their parents. Gotta do everything on your own. You know, what I'll say is, you're going to college, and once you clear that, the trick will be to find family, like, get a job and career with the degree that you're getting, move to a place, find friends, and sort of build a family that way. Because that's, I mean, you don't get to choose who you're blood related to, but you do get to choose the people you spend time with. Supporting group all of a sudden? I try. Really is, but it's worth it, yeah. Tried to burn the house down instead of use his rifle? Jesus Christ. That is the one value of being attacked by a drunk, is they're usually not operating at their mental peak. So no matter how angry they are, they're not doing whatever the smartest thing is. Also agree, just move Missouri to Texas to leave your toxic family. What am I looking at here? I'm gonna leave that alone for now. I think that's the way out. Ironically, the only casualty that night was your sister's beta fish. Jesus. But he was in a tank full of water. No, I know. That is sad for your sister's beta fish. I was thinking about leaving your family just today. What I'll tell you is, there isn't, like, as much as I would love to be like, fuck yeah, do that, you go do you, there is an element of practicality to consider. Particularly if your family is paying for your schooling. 'Cause you went Minnesota from Mississippi, there you go. I always considered Vermont or Montana, personally. I like the cold. But the thing that I will say to consider if you're planning on leaving your family is if they're financially helping you get through school, it may be worth waiting out. I'm not saying it is, I don't know your specific circumstances, but I will say it may be worth waiting to get through school before you bail. Montana has no sales tax. Okay. Not having sales tax is nice, though traditionally it means higher property taxes. No, the thing that was wild to me about Montana was, you know, it's called Big Sky Country, and I'm sitting there going, big fucking sky? Everywhere has big sky. The sky is big. What are you talking about? And then I went to Montana, and I was like, no, it's a big fucking sky. I have no idea how that works. I'm not clear on how Montana has bigger skies, but it does. Minnesota has the sticky icky icky. Fair. Oh, Jesus. Yeah? Is that how we're starting out? I backed into it. God damn it. Listen, Oklahoma, Colorado, and Missouri all have good stuff. Okay. Of the three, just based on national education ranking, I gotta go Colorado. Oh. Hey. Fucking Christ. Confusing Minnesota for Canada is literally a thing. I mean, the accents do tend to blend a little. Hooray, I did the thing. That's lovely. I'm bleeding out, so if we could talk later. No, my upholstery is safe, but I was definitely felt like I was caught out in, the middle there, trying to reload my shotgun. Wishful thinking. No, it's one of those things. I'll tell you, I live in Northern Virginia, and, like, I'm never planning to have kids, but what education rankings are in a given place is something that I would strongly consider before moving anywhere else. Just because if I'm, you know, going to a local doctor or a local specialist of any kind, having the most educated one available is valuable to me. Now, that said, I would give up the really, really good doctors and specialists in Northern Virginia to go to Hawaii, but that is primarily because Hawaii is, I'm pretty sure, the closest thing to paradise that exists. It's the only place I've ever gone on vacation and wanted to stay. Just forever. Chimera? Yeah, no. It's one of those things where, like, Chimera are the only reason I would consider carrying the PKM machine gun. Which is usually not worth the weight or anything, but Chimera make me think otherwise. Oh, you got family in Manassas. I'm in Chantilly. So, 20 minutes down the road, give or take. Growing up military in the peak of No Child Left Behind caused education a failure. Yeah, No Child Left Behind sucked. I was a pretty big supporter of Obama in his term, but the failure to A, close Guantanamo Bay, and B, actually get rid of No Child Left Behind. I know he changed the name and adjusted it slightly, but it was functionally still there. Were the two major failings of his domestic policy for me. As far as failings of his foreign policy, mostly had to do with drone strikes.
Для цього нам потрібна... Щодо небезпеки. Як я вже казав, нам потрібна людина, яка вже володіє певними якостями. Мужність, наполегливість, витривалість.
Будь-хто з моїх.
Hawaii may be close to paradise, but Guam is paradise. Fair enough.
Специфічний досвід перебування в зоні.
I can't countermand you there because I have not been to Guam.
Всі покази сходяться.
I just remember looking around and seeing, like, obviously there are a bunch of rich people in Hawaii because you gotta be to afford it, but even the homeless people, I'm like, if I had to be homeless anywhere, this would be it. Like, sure, shit's expensive, but you're not gonna die of exposure, and the scenery is beautiful.
Спробуйте менше бухати.
Другий карибський, сука. Це для тебе байки, так? Сюди дивись. Я втратив все. Втратив все, що мав там, на великій. І ти кажеш мені перестати бухати?
Appreciate the follow, White Run Yarrow.
Експеримент сам себе не проведе. Відставити.
Military in Chamorro, mainly on Guam. Fair enough. Bora Bora's worth. Okay, well, look, not all of us can go to fucking Tahiti. That said, I mean, certainly not Dutch Vanderland. That said, I did understand Mutiny on the Bounty after going to Hawaii, where it's like, if you took a bunch of Englishmen and rolled up here, I fundamentally understand a bunch of them mutinying and refusing to return home. They're like, no, we're staying here forever.
На групу напали диверсанти Шрама. Місцеві радикали. Головний біль. Оскільки того разу вони досягли свого, певно, і надалі заважатимуть.
But yes, I would love to go to Tahiti. The only thing that makes me pause on going to Tahiti is they had a chikungunya outbreak that became endemic a number of years ago. But other than that, I'm all about going to Tahiti.
Продовжити розмову без насильства. Пропоную перейти до того, що дійсно важливо. до науки. Знаєте, що перебуває внизу, за склом? Мрія всіх сталкерів. Виконавець бажань, що також відомий як моноліт. Не міф, не божество. Псі-установка, що створена вченими проєкту X. Замість того, щоб ржавіти під дахом саркофагу, вона тепер тут, в інституті.
І ця установка справді виконує бажання?
Ну, скажімо так. Але ми з вами дорослі люди. І обидва
Навіщо ви притяглись?
Прошу вас. На альфа-артефактах працювали не лише генератори, але й інші Якщо ваш альфа-артефакт
Мої люди Оце вже ні.
But, no, a couple years back, like, I'm coming up on 9 years, physically disabled, using a cane. Well, it was 2 crutches, then 1 crutch, and now I'm up to, just a cane as of the beginning of, like, 2023. Beer truck just stopped in front of your neighbor's house for a second. Oh, it was Coors? Oh, that's just sad. That's barely beer. Come on. Funny part about Hawaii is they have special lockable case for spam. I mean, look, sometimes you gotta lock it down. But anyway, I was, like 7 years into it or whatever at that point. And my parents were like, hey, so we're going to Hawaii and we weren't sure if you'd want to come. And I'm like, yes. They were like, well, you gotta know, there's like a 12-hour flight. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, you're offering to pay to take me to Hawaii. I will go. And they were like, well, we're worried about how it might work on your leg. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to fucking Hawaii. Thank you very much. Surely this was always gonna go great. Coors is okay, still choose Natty Light. I don't drink much in the way of beer. There's a double IPA at Lidl, which I will drink because it's like $10 for a 6-pack and pretty good. Generally I'm a cider guy, but by and large, if I'm drinking, it's going to be either hard cider or whiskey of some variety. Do I need to be doing a particular thing? Like Coors, but prefer a real German beer from Munich. That's fair. That's the other thing. Like, my go-to is green apple cider from Angry Orchard, which I like but can't get in my local area. I can only get it when I'm up in Maryland. So I don't drink much of it. That's always on the doctor's form when they're like, like, how often do you drink? I'm like, less than once a week. Usually like twice a month, give or take. Guinness is a good one, very healthy and hearty. So there's an interesting historical background to that one. The reason that the Germans are really well known for their beer has to do with Protestant Christianity. And I mean, now, if you're a member of the church and Lent rolls around... Or no, this would have been probably Roman Catholic at the time, prior to Protestantism. Hefeweizen. Okay, cool. But at the time, Lent, instead of it being no meat on Fridays, it was no like food at all during the day. And because a bunch of them were, farmers in Germany, they couldn't do that physically. Like, they couldn't go out and do farm labor. on no food. And so Guinness is so thick because it's essentially a loaf of bread. It was the closest they could get at the time, while keeping within the technical limitations of what the religion was asking them to do.
Ти здобудеш те, на що заслуговуєш.
Я хочу, щоб це все скінчилось.
Alright, now I have to look up Hefeweizen. Keep an eye out for it. The only imported one that I drink any kind of regularly is Magner's cider from Ireland. Hefeweizen. German wheat beer. Ow! Fuck. Shit. Balls. This is what I get for paying more attention to alcohol than fucking... The guy's shooting at me. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Sorry, if you're talking in chat, I can't tell, because I was looking at a beer and then people started shooting and I haven't gotten a chance to get back to OBS. Give me just a moment. Switching back. There we go. That's why a can weighs so much compared to other beer. Yes. Using medkits instead of magic. Hey man, I'm getting shot a lot and I have 42 medkits on my person. I better be able to loot them. But yes, White Run Jarl, in answer to your question, yeah, it's thick as fuck, because it's basically just bread with a little bit of alcohol in it. Or a lot, depending on what your mix is. Oh, I see it was all in my head. Well, fair. Was it all in my head enough that I didn't actually waste any ammo? Because I feel like it wasn't. Yeah, see, I did. Mm-hmm. That hardly seems fair. Okay.
Що ви бачите?
Ілліан.
Що сталося в
Це ти мені зараз розповіси, що за хрінь відбувається. Чиї спогади я бачу? Чому на мене напав загін варти? Це, по-твоєму, виконання бажань?
Скіфе, будь ласка, заспокойтесь. Це був
I don't believe you.
викривлений ефект. Це лише ілюзія, і вона вже скінчилася.
Він каже правду, солдате. Установку відключ.
Для мене все, що відбувалося, відчувалося до біса яким реальним.
Так, від ілюзії зазвичай перев'язки не потрібні.
Все, що ви бачили, Скіфе, дійсно було лише ілюзіями. Але ваші дії в них впливали на довколишній світ. Тому Зотов...
Якби дехто зупинив ілюзії вчасно.
Різке відключення установки підсмажило б Скіфу мізки. Без...
Що? Іще одне випробування пішло не за планом, докторе.
Чому ж? Так, я не передбачив псі-шлейф. Тобто те, що моноліт покаже чужі спогади. І що ілюзія не відповідатиме бажанню. Але хто ж знав, що фольклор базується на реальних фактах? Але я знав, що ви будете цілі. Це при створенні моноліту не можна було прорахувати безпечний рівень псі-впливу. І я ж поставив налаштування на мінімум. І бачите, ви в порядку. Більше того, незважаючи на неприємні супутні ефекти, все пройшло успішно. Альфа-артефакт спрацював. Можна приступати до експерименту.
Ви хочете...
Нащо? Це релікт старої зони. Він був потрібен для відведення очей тит, до того ж цей мотлох і в кращі свої дні не функціонував, як було задумано.
Що ви будете робити, якщо підключення буде успішним? Як використаєте?
Надій час стане тим, що сталкери колись... Енергетичні запаси Землі стануть невичерпними. Це допоможе вийти людству на межі...
Ви впевнені, що експеримент по підключенню до генераторів безпечний?
Ризики, безперечно, є. Але бездіяльність значно небезпечніша. Після підключення до генераторів зона зникне, а аномальна енергія...
Так? Зрозумів. Він прийде. Йди до зали проекції, Скіфе. На тебе чекають.
Cool.
І Скіфе, мені прикро за ваш дім. Хотів би я, щоб під час великих експериментів завжди можна було б уникнути втрат.
Okay. I appear to be locked in. That's less helpful than it could be. You're applying for a job, part of the requirement is to move to Hawaii? Hey, I would happily move to Hawaii for a job. Now, personally, my goal would be Maui. There's women in the game? Yeah, not many, I gotta say. You look like you're having a rough day, friend.
Скіф, хвала ти тут. Якби Далін прислухався, мені б не довелося. Скажи їй. Скажи. Прошу тебе.
Ваш друг незвичайний вчений, Скіфе. Він віддає перевагу таємницям.
Він мені не друг.
Скіф.
Це має сенс. Людям недостатньо пари днів знайомства, щоб стати друзями. Має з'явитися довіра,
Why is the Supreme Intelligence from the Kree homeworld here?
через нестерпну заздрість до доктора Даліна. Або за вказівками таємничого Фауста наполягав на вбивстві всіх свідків, включно з вами.
Я все поясню.
Ви вже пояснили, професоре.
Okay, I was joking about the Supreme Intelligence, but that's the fucking Supreme Intelligence.
І тепер його доля в ваших руках.
Yeah.
Справедливо.
I let the other guy live, the one who chose not to shoot me. Nimble, I think it was. But no, he planned to have me killed. I have no objection.
Євген Мартиненко, 25 років. Любив вчитися, але битися любив ще більше. Потім армія, а після служби займався ризикованими справами. Ні друзів, ні родини. Лише самотні вечори перед екраном. І тепер від вашої квартири залишились лише руїни. Ви все втратили, Євгене. Ви курите?
Just got back from a phone call. I was under attack. That was an illusion. I now met up with Dr. Herman from the beginning of the game and learned that he planned to have me killed, so I killed him.
В пошуках правди ви вирушили до самої зони.
Also, I'm smoking now.
Я ціную наполегливість, і у вас їх більш ніж
And
достатньо.
talking to the Supreme Intelligence.
Саме тому ми дякуємо вам, і тільки вам, за те, що сканер повернувся в Енді-час. Зона надзвичайно небезпечна для зовнішнього світу. Але завдяки вам ми візьмемо
Why kill him? Because he tried to have me killed. That was part of his plan.
Повернетеся на велику, в
He
прекрасну
involved me and wanted no witnesses.
Звучить чудово.
Ви заслужили.
Я хочу бути присутнім на експерименті. Хліб ви вже пообіцяли. Тепер час видовищ.
Доктор Далін відрекомендував вас, але експеримент потребує виняткової безпеки. Хоча, можливо, ви і тут захочете допомогти. Дехто нам планує завадити, так? Завадити нашому новому світу.
Oh, I might be the one to stop you, frankly.
Нічим не можу допомогти.
Скіфе, прийом. Уже на місці? Спробуй дістатися лабораторії і дізнатися про моноліт. Розраховую на тебе.
Знову хтось використовує вас, Євгене.
Звісно. Інша справа ви.
Бродязі нема
Yeah, but I
чого
got this thing about working with
запропонувати,
fascists,
на
and
відміну
it's
від
that I
нас.
don't, so...
Знайдіть його. Вмовте скласти зброю. Новий світ не має починатися з кровопролиття.
No. That was Nimble. Nimble was the one at the beginning who shot in the air and didn't kill me, so I didn't kill him. The doctor had the plan from the beginning that involved me that would have gotten me killed. So I killed him. No, I spared the guy who spared me. I would love if there was a trader anywhere in this complex, and there just isn't. Oh, I see. The fucking door was closed. Brilliant. Almost a Pripyat on your second playthrough.
Слухай, я сьогодні Лешків зустрів. Гадав, воно взагалі
Yeah, I know there's a point of no return before Pripyat. And I have not hit that yet. But I'm also going kind of slow, picking up artifacts where I can. Oh, nice. I just overloaded myself with my enormous sausage.
Усі на своїх місцях. Починаємо за твоєю командою.
Дякую вам. All right. Yeah, even if I just had a storage box here, I would be better off. Yeah, surely this is gonna go great.
Бродяга не помилився? Моноліт? Він тут, Скіфе?
Так.
Ти?
Я бачив, що він робив з іншими раніше. Як примушував їх повірити в те, чого не було. Це неправильно.
Тоді ти маєш зрозуміти, чому ми повинні знищити його.
Далін сказав, що Індічас більше не збирається використовувати моноліт. Він був потрібен лише для підготовки до іншого експерименту. Вони збираються покласти край місцевому лайну. Знищити зону.
І ти віриш у це, Скіфе? У те, що моноліт просто установив?
No, they have no idea what
Віриш,
they're
що
doing.
вони знають, що роблять? Усі свої помилки вони знову спишуть як
And yes, they will do
жертви
that.
на благо науки. Але ми, Скіфе, ми не просто небажаний побічний ефект їхніх експериментів. Ми люди. І якщо їхні плани хоч якось пов'язані з монолітом, ми їх зупинимо. Ми не можемо їм довіряти. Час
I'm with
впливає.
you, man.
Тут
Relax.
і зараз. Ти або з нами, або з вартою, Скіфе.
Ми завадимо їм разом.
Вирішено. Треба рушати до бродяги. Він чекає.
Спробуй дістати!
Видихай.
Все, видихай.
Shot from somewhere.
Ну, тепер молися.
Okay. God, I am right on the edge of encumbered. I guess I'm just gonna deal with this section mostly encumbered, because I'm gonna keep all these medkits. Winning friends and influencing people? Yeah, hey Dad. I got this thing about working for the fascists in this game, and it's this thing that I have about working for fascists in any game, and it's that I don't. Did you get any further into Atomfall? Not really, it's boring. Yeah, fair enough. I may actually check it out on this channel at some point. But I will definitely do so with that map that I sent you. Okay, everybody good? Everybody good. Map doesn't have a legend? Yeah, it does. It's on the left-hand side. And in fact, the legend is how you select and deselect all the stuff that shows up on the map. Should be on the left-hand side of the page.
Потрібне укриття. Прикрий.
I'm sorry, was he T-posing? Tried Atomfall through Game Pass when it launched. 10 seconds in, all the audio was permanently gone. Yeah, that's... I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. This is one of those things, though, where, like, I often get to games late, just because I've got, you know, a fairly long backlog, as do we all. So I don't tend to play stuff right as it comes out, which means that, like, I'm getting this game much more polished than it was on launch, and I suspect Atomfall has had similar treatment. Okay, why am I putting my gun away? See, that makes me want to save, because I feel like I'm about to get sucked into something. Yeah, see, like that. How you gonna hand a guy some plastic explosives and just say help? From what I've heard, it has. Just couldn't get back into it after that. Totally fair. I, to this day, dislike Assassin's Creed Unity, because I got it on launch. Okay, A, we're way too close. We are way too close for that amount of plastic explosive. What the fuck are you thinking? Why? Why am I down to my tiny gun?
Підключення стабільне.
I feel like this is gonna have consequences. Yeah, that seems safe.
Це сталося.
Ow. Ow. Oh, don't, Strider. Nope, maybe don't. Okay. Not a fan of the Psy zombie thing. I would prefer not be that. Hey. Oh, shit. Well, I'm definitely shooting the doctor. Oh, good, more Psy zombies. My favorite. Hey, would you look at that? Left 4 Dead again. Ow. Yeah, it's time to be someplace else. Achievement. Witness the Temple of Science get destroyed. Wasn't the monolith the machine too? Kinda. Effectively, yes. Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes, asterisk. So is this a prequel? No, as I believe this is chronological with all the other games. Oh, that was with the flashlight on. Lovely. This happens in 2021? Okay, cool. And they don't mention COVID once? Seems like the zone's already pretty shitty. Adding COVID just seems rough. Why can I not have my gun out? I'm sure it's just because I'm in like a cutscene area, but not a fan. Oh, that looks safe. Can we turn off the fire? Well, you say COVID's nothing here, and I don't disagree with you, but like, compared to the other horrors of the zone, not a bad thing. Compounding with the other horrors of the zone, a very bad thing. Dr. Zaitsev. Vasily? Yeah, this seems bad. I'm just gonna save, just in case it insta-kills me, but I don't think it's going to. Ow.
Вона не має потрапити в цього. Чеко, розумієте? На ній телеметрія експерименту.
I mean, that worked.
Зрозуміти, що пішло не так.
Wouldn't want to try and outrun a bloodsucker with COVID, right? Like... Everything in the zone is harder when your lung capacity is halved. How would you gamify that if you had the COVID condition? I guess you'd just, like, have the stamina bar, right? I assume this place is full of Psy zombies. Ow. Chimera coming up? Oh, good, thanks. Now, in addition to the fear of fighting the Chimera, I get to have the anticipation of fighting the Chimera. Somehow that's worse. Oh, are you shooting at me too? That's impolite. I see. I think I hear it. I swear to God, I think I hear the Chimera. This is what I was talking about. Like, now I know it's coming, so I'm like fucking paranoid with every sound I hear. Okay. That's most of what I was looking for, so let's save again while I'm not in conflict. And then probably go fight a Chimera. Inside, I suppose. Chimeras are easy, just gotta strafe left and right. Alright, fair enough. I will take your advice on that. We will see how it works out. If it goes great, you're a genius. If I fuck up, skill issue, clearly. Alien scientist? I mean, yeah, sure. Ow. Can you actually do anything about these anomalies, or just knock the stuff out of the air? Because I actually don't know the answer. I tend to just leave anywhere that things start chucking shit at me. I will take that as a yes, that they can be hurt. Poltergeist, thank you. I knew it had a name and I could not place it. Okay, so I must have said up the stairs to the right. I'm not 100% clear. Is it over here up the stairs to my right, or...? There's a locker room with a part in it? Oh, okay. I do like weapon parts. Don't remember where it's at. You sound like me describing various things in games. I'm like, well, it's been 20 years since I played, but I sort of kind of remember this happening. There we go. Kill a mutant of every kind. There we go. Okay. That is literally the first poltergeist I've killed. Killed the chimera before I killed the poltergeist. That tracks. Flash drive. Got it. Да, меня сбилось.
Ну нарешті. От у ходяхи не додзвонитися, ти не відповідаєш. Нам взагалі-то треба звалювати. І швидше. Координати крута в тебе на КПК. Зможеш через цю підземку залишити Енді час. Сподіваюся, з нами все буде добре. І з зоною також.
Stash. Ooh, with a blueprint. Specifically for a gun that I don't use, but that's fine. Okay. I'm not seeing whatever locker room was being referenced. Possibly because I'm blind, possibly because I've walked right past it, and possibly because it's in the next section. Get up and out of here. That looks like ward armor to me. Oh, my ally went down. Damn. Oh, there's the Chimera. Hey guys, I found it. Is that a Chimera or a pseudo giant? Because I genuinely don't know the difference. What happened to the place? I may have started a bit of an insurrection. Can I not help you? I was gonna give you a med kit, but I guess not. Supply for the rifle is running a bit slim. So yeah, what happened to all the green is me plus the zone itself. Dry. Okay, pushing up. Oh, I'm in a great deal of pain and apparently bleeding a lot. Is there a reason we can't put our own bullshit aside long enough to kill the mutant? Like, I get it. We've all got hurt feelings. That's fine. Did I hit one of them with a stray round? Because the consensus seems to be that everyone is now mad at me. I have a shotgun. Working on it. Oh, good. Everyone is now mad at me. Fuck this. No longer worried about collateral damage. Oh. Fuck me. Hey, man. How's it hanging? God, he is fucking resilient. Ow. Have we considered not shooting? Shoot at him! Thank God I have over 50 medkits on my person. Ow. Okay, got him. Would it help to confuse it if we ran away some more? I could certainly try. Feeling a whole lot like Brave Sir Robin. Pseudo-giant nail. Okay, so it was a pseudo-giant. Okay. Where was I at? I seem to have a lot of people who want to shoot me. Which, you know, fair, but... I mean, it dies eventually. Fucking A. Certainly took its time about it. Okay. 2 individuals. Ow. You know, I'm getting the impression I'm not welcome here. Yeah, I think it's time to go. Okay. I think I found where they were keeping it. Jesus. You know what? Headshot from this distance. Gotcha, bitch. That sounds broadly unfriendly. Okay, guess I can stick with the shotgun for now, but we are definitely starting to run low on ammo here. Bloodsuckers nearby, good. Speaking of running away some more. Think you officially hate this place? Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Okay, fine. I thought I was outside the bubble. I was not. Okay, there's gotta be a stash under here, right? This feels like the place you hide a stash. I feel cheated and lied to. Time to go, I think. There you are. Come on. Okay, traditionally there are 2 of these at a time, but we'll see. No, just 1 this time. I will, in fact, be gutting you, though. Escusi, I would like your organs. Thanks. Could go for an apple juice soda. You know, can't say I've ever had one. Though I am 7 years off soda at this point. That sounds also unfriendly. Anything of note? Doesn't appear to be. Drink the whole bottle at once. Fair enough. One soda, blue warhead flavored and sour. That sounds good as a float. Okay, I can see that. That sounds interesting. Blue raspberry? Sure. That's always amused me. I always wondered who came up with blue raspberry. They're like, fuck, everything is pink or red. Strawberry, watermelon, raspberries, pomegranate, like, everything is pink or red, and therefore, we're just gonna make raspberry blue, because fuck it. I feel like letting him deal with it for the moment. Even better, it looked like Nuka-Cola Quantum. Nice. I remember they sold, like, a quote-unquote Nuka-Cola Quantum when Fallout 4 was releasing. I don't know what company was contracted to make it. I have no idea what was in it. I didn't drink any of it. But, I remember that being like a promotional product. Come on, dog. What is still hostile? Pardon me, I need to sneeze. Oh, fucking A. Okay, I'm good. Sorry, I tried to get to the mute button on the microphone. Couldn't get there quick enough. Thank you. Does that have a extended mag on it? That's not the standard Bakelite mag. Apparently not. Jones Soda brand, they still make it. The original Nuka-Cola Quantum Fallout had strontium-90, which is highly radioactive. I mean... that feels thematic with Fallout, right? Thank you. Okay. Anything of note on the freight elevator? Not so much. I will take the ammo, thank you very much. You were drinking radioactive drinks. I was not drinking any radioactive drinks. Well, no more than, like, background radiation. That's something that people are very fond of doing to keep their packages from being stolen. People who are into guns will also ship their guns with a small bottle of tritium, which is like super lightweight radiation background stuff, and what it's usually used for is to paint on sights to make them glow in the dark. But it means that they can slap a radioactive label on the package, and it's true. And nobody fucks with a package that says it's radioactive. And I've never done that. All my packages have come through just fine, but I get it. No more radium paint? Yeah. There was this whole thing about women in New Jersey. Ah, I see. There had to be at least one more. Okay, just him. It's only Cancer who wants to be 100. 100 is fine. It's when people are like, I want to live to 200, that I'm like, the human mind is not made to last that long. One of the things I learned from getting, like, chronically injured long-term is, I can handle my body failing. It's my mind that scares the shit out of me. Oh, I had it out. Good night, Nisrat. Sleep well. Whereabouts might I find the way forward? Interesting. Is this like an evac train? What am I looking at? Monorail kind of thing? Hmm. Here they confirm night vision goggles in the future. I was honestly surprised that they weren't already in the game, because I remember them being in the first three. Or the first one that I played, rather. Like, I knew that they were in the original series. Okay, this looks safe-ish. for some definitions of safe. Well, I was like, maybe I can use the low light environment. Nope, no light. Okay, we have two directions. I'm gonna go the one that appears to be the wrong way first. And find some ammo. Oh, I am badly over-encumbered. Okay. So here's a trick that works in this game that I need to figure out how to pull off in real life. I'm gonna eat 20 loaves of bread and lose weight. The zone is truly an anomalous place. Oh, good, rats, my favorite. Overkill? Probably. Do I care? Probably not. And that's why. See, the animation's just janky enough that I feel like I miss at times when I shouldn't. And on occasion hit at times when I shouldn't. I complain less about the times that I hit when I shouldn't. Okay. Okay. One presumes that the door then is the way out. I will say, I appreciate that they included the peek function with the doors, and I absolutely never use it. I'm approaching 70 medkits on my person. Which just feels a little superfluous, but, you know, rather have too many than too few. And before I get back into conflict, a save seems in order. Okay. Pushing up.
Я в Україні.
that grenade? No. Really appreciating the suppressor right about now. Shit, that brings me back to the upper weight limit. I just get a stovepipe in my pistol? God. My gear must be in super rough shape. I always keep it in much better condition than that. Or Skiff just suddenly started limp-wristing the pistol, which seems unlikely. You know, maybe. I have been shot a lot today. Ow. Dickhead. Second stovepipe. Not good. Can I repair? I personally cannot. I have to take it to a technician who are scattered across the map. But usually you don't have missions that go on this long, so it's not really a concern. You just swing back through there, sell your stuff, and get your stuff repaired. But I'm hitting the point at which I've been out here long enough that my shit's in bad shape. Which also means it is going to be an expensive trip to repair my shit. Now, the nice thing is the only thing you need to repair is money, so it's not like you're on the lookout for repair items all the time. But if you're not, you know, making trips to get valuable stuff, you can often wind up a little short on money, especially if you're also trying to upgrade your gear. Go to Rostock? Yeah. Rostock is one of the better locations to go as well, because their technician is one of the most skilled ones who can install the most mods on the various armor and weapons. Though I think the one at Yaniv Station is slightly better, or equal, I don't remember which. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, well, that gets me back in the yellow. back in the red. That was nearly inevitable. Okay. Anything else of note? Do I have any guns I want to drop? Do I have anything, like, lightweight that I don't care about? Not really. I do have these fucking electronic collars that I can't get rid of, but they don't weigh all that much. Okay. 74.8. We can hopefully get out of here on that and return to a tradesman. Technician, rather. Yeah? What is this? Oh, fuck off. I'm sorry, did I just walk into a tripwire? Is that what we're doing here? Yup. Rude. Ow. My everything. You know what, that's on me. I knew there were tripwires around, and I failed to notice that. That, much as it irritates me, that one's on me. Let's see. I will... Yeah, fuck balls. Take and use that medkit simultaneously, which seems kind of like a null action. We're gonna save before I try this, because third-person platforming's hard enough when you're not overloaded. Ow. 1 HP and a dream. 1 HP and a dream. Alright, are we good? Yeah, more or less. Okay. Any more tripwires just to fuck with me? Okay. Oh, we have a way out there, and... Ow! Yeah, alright. Alright. I'm just soup inside my armor at this point. The amount of buckshot and shrapnel that have traveled through my... I have regrets. Okay. How we doing? Fucking rats. Oh. See, like, one of those felt like they should have hit. The second one specifically. Okay, that looks like the way forward, so what is over here to the side? Well, stash location, which is worth it if nothing else. And let's get the fuck out of SIRCAA. And we're in the overweight category again. Lovely. Oh. I mean, fuck it, if we're in the overweight category anyway. I will take a free submachine gun that I think is at 100% condition. Yeah. I'm just gonna cope with having to plod back to a place that can repair. What is the condition of my pistol? God, it's still at 58%, so I think I just got unlucky having 2 failures back to back like that, but hey, man. What's up, Richter?
Радий тебе бачити, друзі.
Yeah, please.
Валимо звідси.
Literally, please take me anywhere but here. Anybody Mayday Parade fan?
Ви тільки погляньте на це.
Oh, this was used for the trailer, right? I kind of remember this.
Жива. Зона жива. Вижила, Скіфе, вижила.
Що ти несеш? Я мало не здох у тому довбаному інституті.
Де бродяга?
Super not alive.
Що там сталося, Скіфе? Що з бродягою?
Він...
Or rather, alive enough that he wishes he wasn't.
Чому по нас стріляють? З якого хріна ви стріляєте? Ми з бродягою!
Це ж не навчальна.
God, cutscene me is so much cooler than gameplay me. Don't do that. Ah. That's how you bleed out.
Як не можна вбити небо над нашими головами?
Що?
Кажуть, в Прип'яті завжди сонячно.
Брехня. Чорт. Схоже, усе ж відсиріли. Треба було раніше кидати палити. Це що тепер і бродяга, і дубний, і всі? Так. Виходить, не вберегла їх зона. Як же так, Скіфе, а? Ух ти, це ж з дикого. Може, і не всіх ця монолітівська хрінь накрила, га? Давай, також приєднуйся.
Oh yeah, alert them to our position. Surely that will go well.
Ріхтере, це лодочка. Тут на острові повна катастрофа. Відбувається щось таке, що...
Interesting. Катастрофа.
Спокійніше, професоре. Мені потрібні
I
подробиці.
think that's from the Greek, but I could be wrong.
Потужна псі-активність. Дуже потужна. Полудень. Ріхтере, вони тепер усі знову...
I kind of figured.
А, твою ж.
Я зафіксував, де тут усе почалося. Але дістатися туди не можу. Я в таборі у Тихого. Чорт! Тут хтось є. Ріхтере, допоможи мені. Ти чуєш? Допоможи!
Схоже, усе навіть гірше, ніж я думав.
Лодочка про якийсь...
Гадаю, це якраз та хрінь. У лодочки, звісно, серце йокне.
Що там на острові взагалі відбувається?
Та хрінь його знати. От де Шрам, коли він потрібен, а? Я, звісно, не в іскрі, але зараз він міг би вийти на зв'язок. Треба Скіфе витягати, професора. Без нього нам цю купу лайна точно не розгортує.
А ти не думав, що у всьому, що відбувається, винен Шрам? Вони з вартою б'ються за зону, а гірше стає іншим. Ти в курсі, що Шрам намагався завадити Даліну повторити карибський експеримент? Може, і моноліт повернувся, бо йому не давав спокою виконавець бажань у Дічазі.
Я не знав про карибський, Скіфе. Я не працюю на Шрама. І Іскра не звітує мені, що і де вони роблять. Але ти правий. Шрам іде пробоєм. Питання лише, чи до тої зони ця його коротка дорога.
Добре. Я допоможу лодочці.
Так, давай так і вчинимо.
I'll help Лодочка
Тільки її лодочка затопити,
after I
а я
offload
зайду
all of this
Шраму.
equipment.
Сподіваюсь, мовчить він усе ж не тому, що монолітівську кулю спіймав.
Okay. Sorry, Chorus. really, really sorry, courgette. Isn't a courgette like a fucking cucumber? I could be wrong about that, but I don't think I am. Okay. I do believe this is going to be a good place to call the stream. A, because I got out of SIRCAA, and B, because I could spend the next 15 to 20 minutes hauling my ass across the map, severely overloaded. But at some level, I am not inclined to do that, based purely on the fact that I wouldn't want to watch it. I could do it, make fat jokes the whole way, but it doesn't really strike me as, terribly amusing. So that being the case, I'm going to go ahead. Who's live at the moment? Sure, let's go straight from, Stalker 2 to The Sims 4. Surely that's what everyone's here for, so... I think... Okay, fair cop, this is the first time I'm raiding a channel. So I think... this will work, and if it doesn't, I will... Okay. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm sending y'all over to Nega Oryx, and if this doesn't work, I'm going to look very silly. Oh, see? Like that. Have a good evening.